world, and I hope you're staying safe. I'm Verena Mei, and I'm a real life stunt driver, former race car driver, competing in Rally America, Formula Drift, and Time Attack. And I've been sim racing a lot these days. In fact, I just started in August of 2020, and I cannot stop. I absolutely love it. So every week it seems like I'm learning a new track. I'm getting on track with new people and trying to just shave off time of just anything I drive basically. So today we are heading to Imola and I'm going to be ghost hunting in this Ferrari 488 GT3 EVO. And before we get started, I wanted to show you my beautiful, I absolutely love this brand new livery by Koshiro Design. And if you take a look at it, it's it is a little reminiscent of the livery on my real life rally car, which was a Fiesta. And I basically gave him my real life livery design back when I was playing Forza Horizon 4, I think, and Forza Motorsport 7, which he is one of the top livery designers in the world. And he put this together. And it says Team Akane and Akane Strong, hashtag Akane Strong, because this livery was actually made for a community project. My friend's daughter was battling leukemia, and I wanted to get top livery designers together and make a whole team for her of cars, and that way she can see a lot of the cars racing around on track and brighten her spirits while she goes through chemo. So that's why the American Childhood Cancer Association logo is on there, and it says Akane Strong. Akane is her name, and her father, Brad, owns 1552, which I'm not sure if you're familiar with. It's 1552 Wheels by Ken Block. So, yeah, beautiful livery, and I just love looking at it. So there you go, folks, in all of its glory. And this is Stargirl, and it is a take on a character made by Tokidoki, which was also on my real life race car, and Koshiro kind of made it a bit more realistic. So um, there you go. It's so beautiful. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do some ghost hunting. Let's see. Let's go to Hot Lap. No, not Hot Lap Super Pole. Hot Lapping. So basically, I'm setting the ghost a half a second faster than I am, and I'm going to be chasing it. And when I get tired of chasing the ghost at Imola, I'm going to play a little bit of AI and see how that works. We're going to make it clear. And there you go. Thanks everyone for joining me. Let's see. I always get excited about getting onto a fairly new track. I've done, I think, a couple of races, actually one GT4 race, which was the GT World Challenge race a couple of weeks ago. It was a multi-class race. However, I have never done a GT3 race here at Imola. So I have two big ones coming up, which is why it's all about Imola this week. All right, so I just have the Coach Dave Academy set up. It is the standard setup that I bought, and just loading it, and we're gonna go ahead and drive. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Let's see. Hold on. You know, when other people sit in my seat, it kind of it's a little irritating, but you know, it's like your real life car. When somebody who is of a different stature, a different height, as you sits in your car, you always have to adjust it to the perfect position. So hopefully this is it. All right, folks, so I watched the Coach Dave Academy video that showed basically how they get their best time. It was Gregor Schill, who is my More Female Racers Championship co-driver and coach, driving in that video, so I took some notes here, trying to replicate everything he did, but, you know, easier said than done. Even if technically I'm taking the same line, then, and in the same gears, there's so much that I need to learn. Braking at the 50, dropping down to first, getting on the gas early, tracking out to the right. Flooring it, and oops, I grabbed a little bit of the grass on the outside there. Richard, how's it going? Matthew, how are you? This is the scary part. Like, I honestly don't know how he does that corner. Like, there's some videos where in that corner, which is called Aqua Minerale, they brake before turning. Gregor does not. Something I have to work on. Awesome, Richard. Glad to see you back here today, and I am glad you found Gregor. He will be on here with me tomorrow at... Whoa! I kind of should stop talking and focus on the track, but he will be on here tomorrow at 11 a.m. and he's going to give me a proper coaching session around Imola, just like the other coaching sessions that that we've done before. So don't miss that. SCD Wildcard, how are you? Does it have a similar flow to any of the other tracks? Let me think. And I don't know all of the other tracks, to be honest. There's still a few that I am learning. Somehow it reminds me of Monza, because it's really fast. There's a lot of long straights. And chicanes, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to focus. Because this ghost car is just pulling away from me. Okay, let's see what time I could do. And like I said, I set the ghost car to be... hold on. Almost went through that sideways. But I did have to slow down for that corner. I have trouble with the Ferrari, and especially in the faster corners, which is why I have to slow down, with changing directions. So it's a mid-engine car. It's like driving on a knife's edge, I feel. But I'm determined. Let's see. Oops, could have braked there. Emerson, how's it going? Thanks for joining, everybody. Okay, I'm really gonna give it a good shot as far as getting this ghosty. Yikes. That is such a hard series of corners. Here we go. How does he do this? Big. I don't know how he does that. We will find out tomorrow. Okay, looking at the tractor or that crane going through that chicane. There's a lot of things I still do not know about this track, or I'm not exactly sure how to execute everything I should be doing, which is why the session with Gregor tomorrow is so valuable. Okay, a little sloppy there. Let's focus. Okay, 6th gear. Looking for that road after the green light, braking in a straight line. Going down to 2nd. Ooh. Shifting up to 3rd, avoiding the sausage curves. Let's see, we're gonna get up to 5th on this straight line. Braking at the 50 board, I believe. Down to 3rd, down to 2nd. Back on the gas. Ooh, I think I'm closing the gap just a little bit. Braking down to 1st. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's the corner that gets me now. I'm going in it way too fast, I think. Here's the thing, like when I watched the Coach Dave video, Gregor takes that corner entering Aqua Minerale at 4th gear. He doesn't brake and then brakes immediately. So I feel like I just have to brake immediately after turning. And then, that should solve everything, right? Yeah, Richard, so that's what I'm trying to do. It's just a matter of, I feel like I'm about to lose it, so it's kind of like a moment of, what should I do? And just trying to get everything together and make it work as far as timing. I think because when I approach that corner, there's so many unanswered questions as far as when do I brake? When do I downshift? All of that kind of stuff, and trying to put all of that together. Ooh. Let's see. I know I'm losing a bit of time there as well, but that to me is a very risky corner. Ooh, yikes. I really need to slow the car down a bit more. Okay, if I lift enough. There we go. There we go. I just have to take my time doing it. I lifted I think way too early for that, but I still have to kind of get used to the sequence of what I'm doing. That was not fast either, but that's a whole different different ball game approaching that corner. Oh, I'm supposed to take that in first, and then, whoa. Okay, so Gregor takes that first left in 1st gear, so that's what I'm going to try to do. That's what I forgot. Oh, missed that braking point. Alright. Totally missed that braking point. Let's, yes, let's try to stay in the chat. I'm going to try to focus. I've been kind of glancing at chat. I don't want to ignore you folks there because I love that you folks are here, but I also want to put down a fast time. So, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the garage. 1 second. How are you folks doing today, by the way? And where in this world are you from? I like to kind of take some time to chat and get to know you folks. That's right. A little more work. I would say I have a lot more work, but like I said, it's I'm still new to this track. What I didn't tell you is that I'm going to be doing a 2.4-hour race this weekend on Saturday. So this this stream is going to be a little short. It's going to be an hour and a half versus the 2-hour stream that I normally do, because I will be streaming the whole race on Saturday. So, and also on Monday, next Monday, we have the MFR race, which is the More Female Racers Championship race right here on Imola, and it's going to be wet. So that's a whole different ball game. But I'm doing everything Imola this week. That way I can stay on point and continue to learn new things throughout the week. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, a lot of, I love my YouTube channel and I'm really trying to grow my YouTube channel. A lot of actually most of my viewers are on Twitch. So, um, it's one of those things. I I don't know why. It's, most people go on Twitch versus YouTube, but I've been streaming longer on Twitch. That is why. So yeah, I'm just trying to just simultaneously stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and see where that goes. BRB Scratcher, how's it going there? Let's see. All right. One thing that somebody mentioned, actually my husband mentioned to me, is taking a look at the view, and I haven't done that yet as far as your in-car view, and I actually don't even know where it is, and doing the view calculator, um, basically setting up the distance from my nose or my forehead to the screen and measuring how big the screen is, and then putting all those dimensions and measurements into this calculator, and it'll tell you exactly how your field of view, or what settings are ideal for your field of view. He stepped into my sim yesterday and he was like, "Oh my gosh, like I could hardly even see out of the windshield. Maybe you're sitting too low, maybe you're doing this." And then I get into his sim and it's a completely different thing. So, he did say even those little tweaks as far as field of view, a few clicks here, a few clicks there, made a world of a difference, and I keep forgetting to do that actually. Oh, you're from Barbados, Richard. Awesome. I've never been there. Very nice. Captain Horlicks, how's it going? From the UK? Very nice. It is what, 8 hours difference? GMT, right? Sim Racer guys, how's it going? Press on pause, view settings. Here we go. So that's what you said. Oh, pause, view settings. Wait, if I did continue and I went like this. Oh, there we go. View settings. All right, so should I do this now? Because I really want to know how much of a difference this makes. Like I said, I have two big races coming up. Let's see, I'm just going to Google ACC. Um, that's right. Thank you, Cessna. My husband has a VR headset, and I actually got it for him for his birthday, and he absolutely loves it. When I put it on ACC, when I'm driving in ACC, it makes me just very nauseous, and I can't do it. But when I'm doing iRacing, it's okay, and I'm not quite sure why. I think it's the how clear it is, the focus. It just looks very blurry to me in ACC, but in iRacing everything is clear, and I'm not quite sure why that is. Let's see. Hold on, folks. ACC field of view calculator. There we go. Let's see what comes up. Ooh. Um, Okay, let's see. Lonely Betha, how's it going there? Thanks for joining in. Oh, interesting, BRB. Yeah, you know, once you put the VR on and then it kind of makes you very nauseous, I became very hesitant to go back to it. Of course, you know, it takes a while to when that happens to feel better again. But definitely, I feel like for some reason in iRacing, everything is so clear. Um, I don't know what it is about it. It's hard for me in ACC to actually see like the braking boards and the detail. I have to literally press the VR headset against my head, which by the way, when I put my hands on the wheel, then that doesn't work very well because it just goes back to blurry, and maybe it's the driving fast and all having it blurry is what causes it. Let's see. How to use this sim racing field of view calculator. Okay, let's see. It works for Assetto Corsa, rFactor 1 and 2. I'm just Googling it, by the way. All right, so it says screen ratio 16 by 9. Yes. Screen size. Can you guess what screen size I have? I have a 43-inch screen, and it's a TV. It's not a monitor. It's not a monitor, so it's one of those smart. I guess it was the Amazon TVs. I got off of Amazon. I think it was like 200 something bucks. So distance to screen. Here we go. Is that my Hold on. I have to take my glasses off. Folks, if you're just joining me, I'm Verena Mei, and I was playing ACC and I realized that I did not have the right field of view, and this is the official way you're supposed to calculate it. Like this, right? Just put the measuring tape against. So, like this. I know it's funny. You can laugh all you want, but it's about here. So I'm about 27 inches away. I know you're like, what's happening here? Josie, did you just tune in and say like, what is she doing now? Yes. 27 inches, which is, that's weird. They go from inches to centimeters. Alrighty. It looks like it's about 68 and a half. Okay. Alright, we'll just do 68 screen, single screen, bezel thickness first, triple screens, no. Alright, what? I'm trying to figure this thing out. Okay, so I'm inputting all these things and, alright, so 70. Field of view. Oh, it says 70. Whoa. Whoa. Here we go. 70. Interesting. No, actually, what? It says 43. I was looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. Interesting. Height field of view. It says HFOV. Okay. Am I supposed to go higher? This doesn't make sense. Well, I don't want to completely mess it up, but is that better? It just feels weird, but maybe I should just go for it. That's what it says, so let's try it, folks. Save. Did save it. Quit. Folks, thanks for joining me. I had my tape measure out for those of you who are joining me. Just joined in, and I was measuring the distance from the screen, changing my view settings, seeing if that made a difference here in ACC before I continued, and we will see. Google is our friend. All right, so let's get back to it. Interesting.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
It definitely is a very different sensation. Hold on, I can't shift and change field of view at the same time. Maybe this is actually better. It might be, to be honest. Oh, I don't know why I went into first. I feel like this view feels more comfortable, but it is weird when I actually see the steering wheel and I have a steering wheel in front of me. Hold on. Let's try it this way. Whoa. Okay. Oh. I think right now that's the corner that I have the most questions about. Well, and this one too.
Cut detected.
Weirdly, when I switch the view on that, I feel very squished up in my seat. Oh boy. Now I can't even keep it on track. All right. I think this is probably the most comfortable right now for me with those changes. Oops. Okay, let's focus. Let's get this ghost. I always get a little bit of grass on that side. I don't know why. I do it time after time and I really try to avoid it. Okay, off here, brake, downshift, and up. There we go. I have to really talk myself through that one and take that more slowly until I have more confidence to speed it up. Oh. And that. I know I'm taking this corner slowly. Just getting used to the gears that I should be in. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna try to focus. I still feel like I'm not that focused this morning. Avoiding those curbs. Avoid those sausage curbs. Okay. This lap is kind of a wash, but I can always practice. Okay, lifting off here. Oh boy. So I think the problem is that I have to wait until the car is straight, even though I want to get onto the brakes immediately entering Aqua Minerale. I have to wait till the car is straight until I brake, so I don't have any steering input, which I believe would cause the oversteer. I'm thinking that's what's happening. There we go. Come on, Ghosty. Let's go. Yikes. Such a tricky corner. Come on. Oh. Whoa! Slidey. I have to take that slower. That is a tough one. Ah, sounds good, Richard. Thanks for hosting, sub. I really appreciate that. Nice to see you. Always when you're on here, whatever stream it is. What's it, Willie? How's it going? I really am getting used to this view, actually. It just feels natural. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Didn't mean to get those curbs. Have to get around there cleaner. Ooh. That was very sloppy. Okay, let's see. Ah. Well, I don't know. Like, I want to brake. I started, before I watched the Coach Dave video, I was braking and then taking that corner. But then I watched Gregor's video, and I was like, he's not braking. And how does he do that? Yes, I definitely need to brake, but the question is, do I brake before taking that right turn into Aqua Minerale? What's up, Loney? Sorry, I didn't get a chance to read everything while glancing down because I didn't want to crash, but I appreciate you being here, and thanks for watching. Oops. Okay. Note to self. Try not to get distracted by the chat. I don't know how people like Jardier and Jimmy Broadbent do it. Like, they're chatting away, they're looking at the chat, they're winning races, doing some, like, battles while addressing chat. I am not there yet. Okay, here we go. I feel like I could have been on the gas earlier. Okay, here we go. I get scared right about now. Okay. Turn. Brake. There we go. So I think I could get on the brakes sooner. I need to get on the brakes sooner, but it's a matter of getting on the brakes when my wheel is straight. That's what I think. Self-assessment. Jardier is not human. There you go. It is? Oh, that's still slow. Let's see. Shaving off some time little by little. There we go. That felt good. Oh, too fast in their corner. Oh, don't look at the delta. Okay, here we go. Lifting off, straighten the wheel, brake, downshift a second, turn on the gas. I feel like that's what needs to happen. Important thing, like I said, is braking in a straight line. Boom, look at the crane, and let it settle back on the gas. I'm no pro. Just trying to take what I can from different videos, mainly the Coach Dave Academy video. And folks, if you missed it earlier, tomorrow, Gregor Schill from the Coach Dave Academy, driver for the Coach Dave Academy, and also my More Female Racers Championship, co-driver and coach will be here to give me the breakdown on Imola. Okay, braking. Come on, Ghost. Oh! Way too hot in there. Okay. Let's try this again. Alrighty, so... Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. Yes, Koshiro. Okay, yes, Koshiro. MN Koshiro is in the house on Twitch. And what should we do? We should go to replay, and I have to show you this livery because he is the one who created this amazing, amazing livery. Let's kind of slow it down, actually. Or we can speed it up. I don't know, the cameras here are awesome. Look how beautiful it is. So Emin Koshiro, also known as Just Koshiro on Twitch, is in the house. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Koshiro. It got a bit beat up yesterday in the race, and it's a good thing I can press a button and it's brand new yet again. But this is my favorite livery. Koshiro is my favorite livery designer, and I believe this is his very first ACC livery. He is the top, in my opinion, the top livery designer in the Forza community, and it's incredibly beautiful. So yeah, let's go ahead and change cameras. Let's see. There I am. I think I should change my driver's suit. It's kind of clashes with the car. Let's see what's the best. There we go. It's also pretty cool to take a look at the car from above. But let's just take a moment here. And actually, what I really want to do is get this car on Aqua Minerale right here. And I love all these controls. Let's see. So, all these cool things. Hold on. Yeah, and what a first livery, right? So if you missed it earlier, as I was explaining how this livery came about, we did a Forza community project. I think it was maybe last year or 2 years ago. Geez, time flies. It was called the Team Akane project, and my friend Brad Beardo, who owns 1552 Wheels, well, he has a daughter named Akane, who is still, I believe, battling leukemia. And I got together a bunch of Forza livery designers to put together Team Akane logos, or Team Akane liveries, just to brighten up her spirits, brighten her day, so she can at least see these cars go round and round, and all of us in support of her, just encouraging her and supporting her while she goes through chemo. So that's why it has the American Childhood Cancer Association logo on there. And also, when Koshiro asked me what kind of livery I wanted on the Team Akane car, which was a Focus RS, I said I wanted it kind of like my dream livery, but also similar to the one on my real life rally car. So it's actually very similar to this. What is different about this was this Stargirl character right here was created by Tokidoki. Not this one exactly, but Koshiro, I would kind of say, I don't know how you would say it, Koshiro, but like you kind of brought it to life, if I could say so. What would you say? Because it's definitely a more realistic version of the Stargirl Tokidoki character. Hold on, I kind of get confused with these controls. And then moving it around. And what I wanted to do was actually go this way, go over the car and spin around and take a shot with it. Yeah, I didn't know what to call it either, and I didn't want to misspeak because it is your work of art, also based on based on Tokidoki's Stargo character. Wait, it's kind of weird, like using the arrow buttons. So if I point this up and then I go up, then I can raise it. It's kind of a weird thing. Wait, if I level it off and I could back it up. I can never get used to these ACC camera controls. But what I'm trying to do is actually just kind of get an awesome photo of this livery with Imola in the background, but also position it as though we're kind of looking down at it. So I think I have to point the camera to the sky. Does that not work? There we go. Oh, what's up, Dum Num Cake? That's a funny Twitch name. I haven't yet really raced with my followers. However, I've been thinking about it. I do have my own server, and I thought that would be something that I'd like to do in the future, in the near future. There's a lot of stuff I'm focusing on right now, so I do have a big race coming up on Saturday, which is the SimGrid 2.4 hours of Imola, which is why I'm practicing on Imola. And following that on Monday, I have the More Female Racers Championship final race on Imola in the wet. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. And I think after that, I'll have a little more time to breathe and just not feel as much pressure to just practice, and shave all the fractions of seconds or even seconds off my time, so which is what I'm focusing on right now. Oh, if I press the middle scroll, I can see some options. Oh, hold on. Oh. Wow. That's like magic. Okay. Wow. Thank you. By the way, this is amazing. Now what to do? I I honestly don't even know what to do with this. Oh, awesome. That would be really cool. And actually, I'm part of if you go in, I was gonna say if you go into Dan's Discord. Well, first of all, I'm part of. Hold on, let me just get rid of this now, just because I'll play with that later. But thank you so much for giving me that tip, so I don't spend all day just right here in this view. Hold on, F8 snapshot. So we're gonna just save that one and then kind of exit out of here because I really want to race. But I'm part of a community on Discord called AMR Dan, and if you folks would like the name of that or the invite to that, I can look it up for you and post it in the chat. But I race with his community a lot, and it's just very welcoming. Everyone's nice. Everyone's willing to help each other. I just love it because we're all progressing together. It's a very positive community, and Dan is fast. He is very, very fast. So he coaches me sometimes. If I'm having trouble with anything, like before a race, and I'm having trouble, he'll get on the server with me. But he has community races like every week. So when I'm doing fun races with like everyone, that's usually the races that I hit up. So I can get that link for you if you would like, or if anybody who is in Dan's Discord community right now can post the invite, then that would be awesome. But let's get to it. So I did a lot of things today. Not a lot, but it seems like a big deal, which was I adjusted my field of view based on the field of view calculator, and it seems to feel really nice and natural. Will I be faster in it? I don't know. But like I said, I think the most important thing is that it just feels like maybe I'm in a real race car. But I haven't yet determined if it will make me faster based on that. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, folks, Aqua Minerale is coming up. So, lift off at the 50, straighten the car, on the brakes, downshift to second, on the gas, up there. Whew, I made it. Every time I see that corner come up, I get a little anxious. But the more, oops, oh no, the more I do it correctly, then it helps out with that anxiousness as I approach that corner. By the way, that chicane is so tough, and that's another corner that I have to work on, but one by one. Oh, first gear here. Alright, let's see if I can get this ghost. I feel like I should be full throttle on that corner, that right-hander. Yikes! I felt like I was gonna go off track right then and there. Oh, what am I doing in fifth? Oh, boy. You know, when you glance at the delta and you're like, I need to keep that, it kind of adds a lot of pressure. So straighten the wheel out, downshift going into second, and going up the hill. Oh, hold on. Why can't you see my driving? What just happened there? No game window. What happened? Hold on. 1 second. Boom. Boom. Hold on, folks. I don't know what just happened. Do I have to, why? Tech, I tell you. I'm, thank you, by the way. Thank you so much for just hanging in there and being patient. Why, all of a sudden, is this why isn't it not registering? That is the last time I take a screenshot on ACC during a stream. Alrighty. 1 second. We're just gonna put that off. We're gonna put that on. Does it not register that I'm even playing a game? But could you hear me driving? Could you hear the engine notes? Sorry, folks. Fellow kids, I know. Oh, this is tech. I'm telling you. There's always something. So, ooh, that's a great question. F8 is I actually don't know. Shall I press F8 again? Maybe that will fix things. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to return to the garage. Okay. Thank you, fellow kids. Oh, you could hear me, yet not the game. Uh-oh. Should I quit? I'm just going to quit the hot lap session, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, go. Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. Is it Marion Thaler? Marion Thaler? Am I getting your name right? That's right, Sub. It is just like that one. Oh, just my voice. Okay. Weird. What just happened? I think I'm just gonna have to restart the game, so please bear with me. We are going to just restart the game. Dun, 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 dun. Why? Why am I having these troubles? Oh, interesting. An error occurred while updating Assetto Corsa Competizione app running. Okay. Yeah, something. So I see now, it just says looking for a game to capture. Me too. I am looking for a game to capture. Oh, no worries. No worries. Marianth, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name correctly. Actually, my best friend, Cloudy, is German as well, from Germany. There we go. I just had to restart the game. Funny how that happened. Like I said, I will never do an F8 screenshot during a stream. Note to self. But yeah, I don't know if that F8 key is another function. Yay, we're back. So what should I do? Should I hot lap? Should I chase this ghost a little more? I kind of think I should. Like, part of me wants to do an AI race, but if I can't make it through Aqua Minerale, then that would be disastrous for my safety rating. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just get back into it. There we go, folks. We are all set and ready to go. I need a sip of tea. So Koshiro, I love going into Hot Lap, the Hot Lap session and the intro. And this is actually where I take a lot of my screenshots for my stream. And also Super Pole is pretty cool, but if you want like these close shots, like this is the one I used for the More Female Racers Championship, and I've used this view as well with the other livery, my plain old boring in-game livery. But yeah, folks, I just love this, and I love the people there as well. Makes it just feel more realistic. It does. It does. And folks, if you want to ask Jess Koshiro about this livery design, if you want to ask him how he did it, this is actually his first livery design in ACC. So he is on Twitch as Just Koshiro. So yeah, go ahead. He is my favorite livery designer of all time. Seriously, he is. All right, let's see. Tires seem a bit hot, I think. I mean, it's in range. All right, lift here. Turning, car straight. Oh my gosh. That seemed like it was way too hot. I I have to straighten up the car sooner so I can get on the brakes more quickly and slow that car down to downshift to second in Aqua Minerale, I believe, and make that uphill right. That is what I'm thinking. Whoa. Yikes. I'm gonna do a couple more laps and then I'm gonna just adjust my tire pressures. Okay. Little squirrely there. Oh, I thought I was gonna beat the ghost right there. Oh boy. Ah, pushing it too hard. I'm telling you. I just have to really try to maintain control of this car. Okay, so fourth, right here, downshifting in second, turn and going up the hill. Oh boy. Let's let it settle down. Do a couple more laps. Yikes. I think I have to apex a bit later on that corner as well. I know the ghost is way up there, but even though the ghost is beating me by a lot of time, I still have to try to maintain my line, my speed. Okay, here we go.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please
Oh,
try to stay.
jeez. It's that corner. So yesterday during my Silverstone race, I was kind of losing it on the, well, I lost this car on a lot of the high speed corners, and what Gregor told me is that I'm throwing the car in too much. I have to turn in more smoothly. So I think that's also what's happening there. I don't know. I mean, I think about the level that Gregor's at, and of course, he's one of the fastest in the world in sim racing, and to try to not brake like he doesn't brake going into Aqua Minerale, is that really realistic for me at my level? I only just started sim racing in August, and I still have so much to learn. So you're just witnessing my process and what I'm thinking and trying to kind of assess myself today until, of course, I train with Gregor tomorrow and he'll tell me what it's all about, how I'm doing. All right, here we go. I need to just avoid those sausage curbs. Thanks everyone for tuning in, for watching me go through this process. Ooh. Patience is what I need, and trying to just put the power down when I need to. Not before that, not after that. Just at that right moment in order not to lose any time. Okay, here we go. Okay. There we go. So I turned more gradually. I didn't put too much steering into that corner, and it was so much better. So that's something that I could work on throughout all of my corners. Entering the corner and on corner exit. There we go. I'm looking at my time and I'm like, that is... Okay, that's not too bad. I was going to say, that's horrible. I did say I was going to avoid those sausage curbs. So last night was the first time I took this car, or any GT3, on this track. Prior to that, I had done a race, which was the GT World Challenge America Esports Series, in a GT4 multi-class race. It was a couple of weeks ago. I didn't do well, but that was my first race on this track. So today I'm kind of really getting into it and seeing how quick I can get before tomorrow's coaching session with Gregor. Because at that point, maybe when I've been trying for hours upon hours to shave hundredths or a tenths of second or even seconds off, hopefully, then he can help me at that point. Here we go. Straighten the car out. Better. It wasn't perfect. I missed the apex, but I got through it. Oh, there we go. Settle the car, back on the gas. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching me go on this ghost hunt. And even while I'm hot lapping, and let's just say I'm not catching the ghost, but I'm staying focused, after a while, after like 20, 40 laps maybe, I might discover something, and that's usually what happens. Maybe you finally hit the corner for the first time correctly, and you're like, oh, that's how it's supposed to feel. Oh, not that. Especially when hot lapping, and learning a track, it's hard not to look at the delta, because trying to figure out where you're losing time or where you're gaining time is crucial. Okay, here we go. So much better. So much better. So I'm getting the hang of it, right? I'm not getting so anxious about entering that corner anymore. Yikes. Maybe I need to work on that corner next, but putting it all together is the hard part. And doing it consistently. Okay, this corner. Braking. keep saying I'm not gonna hit those sausage curves and kind of get them each lap. Okay, this is good. Patience on that. I did say I was gonna turn in a little later, but it's still early. Okay, here we go, folks. Lifting off, straightening the car, getting on the gas. I said gas, I meant brakes, but I did hit the brakes. I just had some steering angle in it, I believe. I'm just recalling how Gregor puts the brakes on. Whether it's gradually, but it's not. It's just a boom, he's slowing the car down. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Let me park this car right here. I appreciate that. Let's go back to the garage. One sec. Let's revisit these tire pressures before. Oh, hi. Okay. I'm laughing. Hold on. I'm only laughing because my friend Dan always cringes when I go more than one click and adjust those tire pressures. Just like, and like, oh, I'll just do 7 clicks to the left, 7 clicks to the right. Two. All right. Let's do this. And what I always do here, I'll do 30, 30, 39. So I just also note the track temp. So I know that when I see the track temp here, then I could just go ahead and click whatever tune that corresponds to the track temp. All right. Wow, just catching up on everything. Okay, so I'm just catching up on chat here. So I'm just gonna back out and do some replay while I catch up on chat. So just Koshiro, yes, it would totally be better to brake before turning in there instead of lifting. And I would like to do that. However, I'm trying to look at, Gregor, my coach and co-driver, and how he does things. And I was watching the Coach Dave Academy video in this exact car with the exact tune, and that's how they do it. So I'm like, okay, I really would like to be as fast as he is, but maybe it is I guess a very advanced way of taking that corner, which is something that I have to ask him tomorrow when we go through a proper coaching session. What's up, Paul O'Hearn? How's it going? Forza Racing, I'm having a lot of fun in Horizon 4 on Fridays. I absolutely love it. So yeah, you could go ahead and join me in the convoy, actually, for those of you who wanted to join me on track. Every Friday, I play with a convoy on the official Forza channel on my show, Hey Watch This. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, thank you so much for following. Jusica, maybe? I appreciate that. Thanks for following. Gravity Kill, I appreciate that. Subnesia. Ah, yes. Got it. Those are all great tips. Thank you, Onim. Hold on, let me try to pronounce your your Twitch name correctly. I know I did once, and then I just have to pronounce it correctly again. So, 1 second. Onemachi. Wait, Onemachi, right? Is that right? In any case, thank you so much for bringing in more stream to support me. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot, and for you to be here as well. That's right, Richard. Thank you so much for following VTech Kicked in you. That's right, Machi Mark. Oh, Marchi or Mark. Machi Mark. Got it. I'll try to remember that. I appreciate that. All right. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, you get to a point and you just need a break, which is why I like to take some chat breaks as well. Kind of giving my brain a chance to just relax for a bit and then to drive. And a bit of green tea always helps. All right, folks. Let's do this once again. Hopefully, my tire pressures will be better. I think, Richard, you said about rushing it, and it does seem like rushing it only because as I approach the corner, I kind of like have this short little panic, like, what do I do? And then by that time, I'm too late on everything, and then I kind of feel like I have to rush it. Whereas, just with more practice, I think, then that will relieve the panic as I approach that corner. All these unanswered questions, right? We'll get it figured out. I'm gonna have a few more days before the race. Lots and lots of practice ahead of me. Oops. That's still not late enough, but hey, that actually worked. By taking that corner just a little later, the Delta looks much better. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't focus on the Delta. Okay, here we go. Okay, lifting early, turning, getting on the brakes. Oh! Oh boy. And it's a good thing that I'm practicing and making all my mistakes today and determining all the areas in which I need to improve for tomorrow's coaching session. I usually only have an hour or an hour and a half with Gregor each week to coach me for the More Female Racers Championship. And so I want to take full advantage of that. Ooh, my neck's getting stiff. My back's getting stiff. Lots of sim racing and practicing this week. Does that ever happen to you folks? Please tell me it does. Not that I want it to happen, but it's just like a normal thing. And it's just not me. Thanks. It's too early again. Yeah. To wait a beat before I turn in next time. Okay, lifting off here. Turning, braking.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I'm trying to assess what happened there because I was on the brakes. But I think what's happening is I was on the brakes too long. So I need to slow the car down. I was on the brakes too long, and then I should gradually lift off the brake to allow my car to turn in. That's it. Oh, lift off earlier. Let's see. Here we go. Yikes! Got those sausage curves. Okay, come on, Ghosty. There it is. Wait a second. There we go. Can get on the gas so much earlier. Ooh, a little bit of wiggle there, but it really helped my delta anyway. This is another one. Lift off earlier, maybe now. Turning, getting on the... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, do I brake? I want to brake. Everything in me tells me I need to slow the car down. Everything in me tells me I need to brake. I'm trying to not brake. That's right. And I agree with all of you. Maybe I'm trying to, or maybe I think I'm lifting off at the 50, but I need to lift off between the 150 maybe? 100, between the 100 and the 50 board. Thanks, Amnesia. All right, folks. So, let's try this again. So, folks, I am going to only be live for another 4 minutes because I have to have some lunch and I have a track session here on Imola with another team. And we all have Imola races coming up this weekend, so we're all going to practice together. So hopefully it will be better. There we go. Okay. I'm going to lift off right here. I'm going to turn. I'm going to brake. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. So yeah, I could do that. And I know that's slow coming in. And I feel like maybe it's just somewhere between the 100 board and the 50 board. Right? I know. Do you folks ever get irritated with your crew chief in the game and you're like, I know. Okay, let's see. The funny thing is sometimes like I feel like I'm slowing some corners down, but it's actually faster. Okay, take a beat on this one. Oops. Went too wide on that. Okay. Lifting off right here, turning on the brakes, lifting off. Okay, that's fine. I'm all over the place, I'm off track, but still trying to work it out. Point at the crane. Okay, come on. Yes, that felt good. Okay, lifting off right now. Turning, braking. Yes! I mean, I'm not beating the ghost, but that felt a lot better. Now I have to do it again and again. Point it at the crane. Come on. Come on, ghosty. Come on. Oh yeah, I didn't cut that one.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Oh my god. To get to that. I think I can do one more lap. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that gave me a bit of time. Here we go. Lifting off right here. Come on, gradually turning. Getting on there. Oh no. Almost. The good thing is, even though I did miss the apex, I didn't spin like I was doing before, so my braking was okay. It's just getting down to the apex and going up the hill. Okay, one more time. Okay. Okay, Ghosty, it's on. not to worry. Okay, wait a beat. I think I should have just been off the throttle, going up there. The main thing is just to make this corner. Okay, turning. Oh no, I hit the gas. So I hit the brakes while I was still turning. I still had a bit of steering input in that. So, there you go. Well, my best time looks like it's 1:45.405 as far as my clean lap. So, I mean, there's a lot of time to shave off between now and Saturday's race, but this is kind of like my first long stint as far as trying to chase this ghost and trying to get my times down. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's session at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is, I believe, 8 a.m.? I always go through this. I should just have it. I should just actually have a little time zone thing for you folks. And I say this all the time. I just forget which time zones. Like Gregor's in in Germany, and then a lot of you folks are in the UK. So it's a 1 hour time difference, folks. We are going to do a proper coaching session with my coach Gregor Schill from the Coach Dave Academy. We're practicing for next week's More Female Racers Championship race. So he's going to take me around here, and he's going to show me all the tips and tricks that I need to learn to go fast around this track. So be here tomorrow, 11 a.m., which is, by the way, 7 p.m. UK time and 8 p.m., I believe, Central European time. So 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Oh, still 7 p.m. UK and 8 p.m. Central European time. Tomorrow's a big day, folks, for all of us here in the U.S. because tomorrow we are getting a new president, and we are so excited. I am so excited about that. If you folks are watching from all around the world, you folks may have heard about a lot of stuff happening here with the current president, and I'm just looking forward to getting a new one tomorrow. So it is a big day. I'm going to try to keep the stream short so I can also watch some of the inauguration stuff online as well. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out and watching my process. It's not perfect, but I am learning, and hopefully you folks enjoyed it, just hanging out, folks. So I will see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, folks. Thanks a lot.